Hey guys, I'm Voylin, and in today's video I'll be talking about Utalk. This is a short little review, and before I get into the reviewing part, I got contacted by them. They gave me the Japanese course for free to review, and let's look at the mail. I work with Utalk, a language learning app. Have you heard of us before? Nope, which raises kind of a flag. We believe that we have created an educational and effective app, so we would like to spread the word about it. I came across your YouTube channel and saw that you are currently learning Japanese and giving advice on how to your audience on how to do so. I believe you would be a great fit to join our affiliate program and represent our brand. Mind you, this is the second company who reached out to me. The first company was the application was kind of bad, so I didn't want to make a review about it, so yeah. How would you feel about becoming an affiliate? 20-30% commission on each purchase that is generated from our affiliate link, and you will have the freedom to share this link whenever you choose. I guess that's kind of the point of being an affiliate. If you're interested, I can give you access to Japanese on the app, so you can try it before making a decision. My decision was no from the start. I just wanted to try out and see is it good or not? Because maybe there's a chance that it's actually kind of good. So yeah, let's open up the app and let's see how it works. So when you start up Utalk, you see this screen with all your languages. Recently played Japanese. It also has a download symbol. Click on it and then you see all the things that I've recently done. Well, it's only one of the things I've done. My progress is 9 because I've only had a quick look at it before. So we have phrase practice. Notice this says phrase. When you click on this, why did it? I downloaded everything and it still had to load something. So it said phrase practice. It even says it on top. But what do you see? Vocab, vocab, vocab. Could I have a bottle of water, please? Directly a whole phrase without that much of information of how the grammar works. And it actually only has one phrase. So you press on it, you see in Japanese, you see the romaji of how to pronounce the Japanese, and you see the translation. You can listen to it. Slow. That's something I didn't notice. That's a robot voice. That's not a real voice. At least the pronunciation is right. It's not that bad. Keiki. 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 Did I say that fast? You have a couple of modes. You have the phrase practice, in which you can see the list of words, listen to how they're being spoken. Then you have easy game, which for some reason also needs time to.
蜂蜜、オレンジジュース、ヨーグルト、氷。蜂蜜。
ウェイトレス、美容師、整備士、シェフ。
It doesn't have the problem that much, so your experience may vary. So you have the easy game, just you see flashcards, you hear the word, select the word. Then you have the speaking game.
仕立て屋。
パイロット。
パイロット。パイロット。パイロット。パイロット。
銀行員。
Wait. So, I had to say that twice, and it still counted it correctly. Even though the voice that I heard that was recorded was not great at all. So we have the hard game.
翻訳者。
翻訳者。
はい。
So the hard game is basically also kind of a flashcard game, but you don't hear the words before the game starts, like with easy game. Then you have the memory game,
兵士
which is
はい
basically again just flashcards, hard game, but then you need to remember it a little bit. And then the recall game is basically you get your word and you have to say it in Japanese, and then you have to basically say if it's correct or not. A wrong answer. A wrong answer.
音楽家
And then, even if you said it wrong, it's just basically a trust system. There's no like voice recognition going on, like, oh, did he say the right word or not? So it's correct. Then you also have my phrase book you can add words with, and for the rest, there's not really much to talk about. So let's go over. Luckily, I have a carpet. So let's go over to the good points about this application. First of all, I think it looks nice. If you look at the countries, different countries, they also have like a thing that's kind of recognizable about the country, I guess. But when you click on other things, all the icons are exactly the same. Not really a big of a problem. If you learn many languages, you will easily see like, oh, that's the topic that I need. So maybe a good thing. Also, there are a wide range of topics. Like, basically anything that you can come up with, it's probably there. So that's also a good thing. Like every single topic has quite a lot of vocab. So let's go over here.
飛び込み
Like you always have a very nice big list of vocab. It's called phrase practice, but like this one doesn't have any phrases at all. And there are a nice variety of like different games that you can play, although that really depends on what kind of games that you prefer to play to learn a language. Really depends on how you like to study. And then let's go over to the bad points. Biggest downside, in my opinion, is phrase practice. Like I showed before, it's not phrase practice. There's not even much practice going on. It's they should just call it vocab list and try to learn from it, because there's not really anything that can be done here to learn effectively. Another downside, they don't teach any like hiragana, katakana, kanji, which are kind of needed. Like, okay, all the words have like the hiragana, katakana, kanji together with like the romaji, but you don't know which parts of the romaji is a character. So konnichiwa, if you studied some Japanese before, you can know like the first character is ko, second in, the third ni, and they don't really, like, for new people this must be kind of confusing to not being able to like easily figure out what each character means, especially like kanji. I don't think there's much kanji going on. Oh no, so these all have kanji, but there's like no explanation about the kanji. So another thing is mainly vocab. There's not really much grammar going on. And another downside is, even if there is a phrase, so let's try to find a phrase, which is kind of difficult in phrase practice. It just showed the download icon again. I've downloaded the whole course. Why does it want to download again? So we click on a thing. It doesn't explain anything about grammar. Like, there's no information going on. The only thing you can do is hear the sounds. And also, like I've complained about, for some reason those little down arrows means that I've downloaded everything. Somehow when I click on something, it still needs time to load everything, and the menu in general is very slow. So like, by example, settings, so 1, 2, 3 until everything is loaded. Like clear installed content. Also, the downloading speed takes a long time, even though it's only like a small amount. And I think I broke the app by trying to remove everything. Okay, so let's go to the Japanese download topics. and now you can see how long it takes before the menu opens. I'll soon go over to the pricing, and then you will notice something very strange going on because they're asking a real premium for this experience. I think it's stuck. Okay, so downloading. It's finally starting to download. So 3. We're at 4 out of 65 now. 5. Yeah. So I think you get my point. Like, this is on very fast internet, so very confusing why it takes so long. Exiting the same menu takes, for some reason it needs loading screen. Going back to the main menu as well. So it's a very slow application. For me it took almost 10 minutes to download the whole Japanese course. And one of the biggest downsides is they have many languages, and you may think from, oh wow, that's great, but if you look closely, they all have the same topics, they all have exactly the same vocab lists, so there's not really much special going on in each language. Like, it's not language specific, and that's a problem especially for languages like Japanese, where the alphabet is different, the grammar structure is completely different. So yeah, I think you're starting to see the point why I don't want to be affiliated with this, like become an affiliate with this application. And then to the payment stuff, the pricing. So you have to buy Ucoins to unlock different things. So it's not like this course is this many this many euros or Japanese yen or whatever. No, you need to buy specific points that you can only use within the application. And of course, they don't use an exact amount, so you will always have some points left over. For 2,600 Ucoins, the maximum, it's around Roxen yen with, well, around 60 euros. They also have subscription, which is, let's see, I hope this doesn't start. Subscription is around $10-12 a month. How much does it take? So 2,600 Ucoins for 60 euros. How much does it take to unlock one course? 2,560. So you're left with 40 Ucoins, which is the equivalent of 200 yen. So that's around $2. So each course costs over 60 euros to unlock. One topic is around 200 yen to unlock. So $2 each topic, and that what you basically get is a word list, which is really not worth the price in my opinion. So do I recommend this application? So the main focus of this application is vocab based. If you like the way the UI looks and you don't mind that it's only vocab based and long loading times sometimes to open a single menu or load a single topic, then yeah, go for it, but do yourself a favor. If you really want this, go for the subscription based, because $60 is quite a lot. So what do you get with this application? Vocab, some basic phrases, but no explanation, no grammar focus, no focus on writing systems or cultural notes like compared to some other applications. A good comparison is, if you really want to start learning Japanese, go for something like Human Japanese. You'll pay half the price for the Human Japanese and the Human Japanese Intermediate, which will teach you basic Japanese. Plus in the intermediate version you'll start to learn basic kanji structure, which will give you more benefit if you're trying to learn one language, which is Japanese. My advice is, don't bother. There are enough other applications like that which are completely free, which do the exact same thing but better, which have some explanation about the writing systems and the grammar structure. I forgot to tell you one thing. So they also really like to spam your mailbox. In the last 10 days I received around 8 emails, which is more than I would like, and yeah, I don't like companies who keep spamming like that, like, we have a discount now, we have another discount right now in the same week. So take my advice with a grain of salt. decide for yourself. If you think this application looks nice and you want to try it, give it a try. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later in my next video. Bye bye.